Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be explaining how to treat kidney disease. But before I tell you how to treat kidney disease, I will be explaining the function of the kidneys and the causes of kidney disease. So let's get into the video. So what are the kidneys? The kidneys are a part of the renal system. The renal system consists of the kidneys, ureters, and the urethra. Now, the overall function of the kidneys is to filter our blood by removing metabolic waste, toxins, etc. Other functions include regulating blood osmolarity, meaning the particles in our blood, meaning ions, electrolytes, blood proteins. It regulates the particles in the blood because you never want too much of anything in the blood. So balance is key. The kidneys also release a hormone called erythropoietin, if I'm pronouncing that right. And what it does is it causes the production of red blood cells in our red bone marrow in our blood. This process is called erythropoiesis. So the kidneys are also responsible for red blood cell production. And the kidneys release a hormone or an enzyme called renin. Renin is responsible for catalyzing or starting the process, the renin-angiotensin system, which regulates our blood pressure. So as you can see, the kidneys have many different functions, and if your kidneys aren't functioning properly, it can definitely have a negative effect on the body. So the kidneys are responsible for filtering a certain amount of blood each day. Now, the rate at which your kidneys filter blood is called the glomerular filtration rate. There's a structure, a part of the kidneys called the glomerulus. The glomerulus is responsible for filtering the blood. Chronic kidney disease is characterized by having a glomerular filtration rate less than 60 milliliters per minute. So if your kidneys or your glomerulus is filtering blood at a rate less than 60 milliliters per minute, well, you have kidney disease. So what are the actual causes of chronic kidney disease? On your screen, you should see a study that shows different causes of chronic kidney disease, but what I want you to focus on are the leading causes. The leading causes of chronic kidney disease are high blood pressure and diabetes. Now, high blood pressure and diabetes are conditions that either affect the structure of the kidney or the filtering mechanisms of the kidney. For example, let's say you have high blood pressure. As I've already stated, the kidneys are responsible for filtering a certain amount of blood each day. Now, if you have high blood pressure, that is going to overwhelm the kidneys, possibly leading to large molecules in the blood to enter the kidneys, which will affect the overall function of the kidneys. So how do you properly treat chronic kidney disease? Well, the first thing I want you to prioritize is limiting salt intake. The more salt in the blood, the more your body will retain water. The more water that your body retains, the higher your blood pressure will increase. So focus on limiting salt intake if you have chronic kidney disease. The second thing I want you to prioritize is physical activity. The more you engage in physical activity, the more of a beneficial effect it has on your overall circulatory system. So it improves blood flow to your organs and tissues, which will lead to your organs functioning better. Third thing I want you to prioritize is limiting alcohol consumption. Alcohol consumption leads to dehydration. Dehydration leads to high blood pressure. How? Because in response to dehydration, your body will retain more water, which will ultimately increase your blood pressure. So limit alcohol consumption. And alcohol has an overall negative effect on the body. It causes liver disease, Your liver is responsible for filtering your blood, just like your kidneys. Drinking excess alcohol will ultimately affect your liver and your kidneys' ability to filter the blood. Next thing I want you to do is limit smoking. Smoking damages the structure of your blood vessels, and the properties of your blood vessels are responsible for causing your blood vessels to increase and decrease. Your blood vessels increasing and decreasing will have an effect on your blood pressure. So when you smoke, it affects your blood vessels' ability to dilate and shorten. And once this happens, this will cause high blood pressure. And when your blood vessels aren't able to dilate and shorten, it will lead to high blood pressure, which will ultimately lead to the destructions of the kidney. And the last thing I want you to prioritize is limiting protein intake if you have chronic kidney disease. There are substances or molecules called nitrogenous waste products. Now, these molecules are produced as a byproduct of protein metabolism, or your body breaking down protein. When your kidneys are functioning correctly, well, the nitrogenous waste products aren't a problem because your kidneys can effectively eliminate them from the body. But if you have chronic kidney disease, these nitrogenous waste products build up in the blood, which is detrimental to the body. So focus on those things in order to treat chronic kidney. If you're pre-diabetic or have diabetes while simultaneously having chronic kidney disease, you need to limit your intake of sugar. Having excess insulin or glucose in the blood can lead to your organs functioning less efficiently. This includes the kidneys. So if you found this video helpful, please share this video with someone who could use it. Like the video, leave a comment, ask a question. If you have chronic kidney disease, I really hope that you use the information in this video and apply it to your life, because your kidneys are one of the most important organs in the body. And without your kidneys, your life expectancy decreases tremendously. So please, if you have chronic kidney disease, really apply the information in this video to your life.